You were adopted, right?
Right. What are we going?
And you
into
told
therapy?
me that your mom used to take you to a urologist as early as age 5.
One time because of something. I don't remember this. She had to tell me because I wasn't peeing. And then he said I was masturbating too much.
At 5.
But I don't remember that.
Were you sexually abused as a kid?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I had dreams of, I had this one dream where I was, first of all, I was sent away for almost a year to be taught how to use the toilet, to be potty trained. So like when I was 2 or 3. That's odd.
Sent away.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep. To
who?
like my grandparents or something. I don't remember any of it. The only thing I remember is collecting eggs in the hen house and this weird nightmare, or maybe it happened,
Okay.
where I'm peeing in the toilet and there's a man peeing above me in the toilet and he slammed the lid down on my penis.
That's
I know. You don't have to tell me.
unlikely to have happened, right?
Yeah, it's very unlikely. And even if it's a dream, that's creepy.
Yeah.
But if it happened, it's worse.
Well, that's not sexual abuse. You said you had a sexual
Could have been.
What?
It could have been. The other reason I think possibly is because the first time I got I got colon hydrotherapy.
Colon hydrotherapy?
Yeah, colonic.
How old was that?
2? No. Come on.
That's what I'm afraid of.
No.
As
It's
an
like when
adult-
I got into health.
Yes. You
when I
got
was
into health.
15.
Started drinking heavily, yes.
No, I didn't. Oh, God.
Go ahead.
You're an asshole.
Go ahead. So you had colonics. What age?
No, like 23, 24.
Okay.
And the very, very, very first time they stuck something about this size. I told you, winner every time, folks. It was about this big. And right when it went in my butt, I had a horrible like PTSD flashback of like it had happened before.
Oh, interesting. Like somebody done something to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that was the first time I realized, I think someone.
Have you had any trauma therapy through all that?
I guess we're doing that right
No,
now.
we're not. Not at all. But you've had lots and lots and lots of therapy. You've had trauma therapy.
Lots of it. Hypnosis, therapy.
And?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Don't I seem fine?
Anything
now?
around the trauma?
My prolapsed anus.
Why do you think you came to comedy?
Oh, is that where you're trying to get around to? Going in the back door?
Quite literally.
Yeah. No, the comedy was more about, honestly, it was very, I think, simple because I moved 9 times before I was 10. So basically once a year because my dad was in the Navy. I was a Navy brat. And I moved all around, and every time we would move, I would be crying and like, why? I have
my
friends.
friends, yeah.
Mostly it was my friends. And then, but by the time, moved 6 or 7, I'm like, when are we going to move again? I'm ready to move.
Yeah.
And I would always be the new guy, but I was always the new guy with the name Dick, Andy Dick. So everybody made fun of me. It was petrifying to have. We had roll call in school. Andy Dick. And in gym, it was first initial, last name. A Dick.
Is there a dick here?
Yeah.
And so you you embraced it?
I had to because the smarty pants, the wisecrackers, the class clowns.
The wiseacres.
The wiseacres, all the fun boys would, make fun of me and they would come up with really funny. This is really how it happened. And then I'd be like, they were funny. Then I'm like, oh, okay, now that's a good one. I haven't heard that one. And so I was surrounded by people because I was an easy target. And it's kind of like, I'm still there. I'm an easy target. People make fun of me. And I'm like, oh, that was a pretty funny one. You're right. And
so you make them make fun of you now.
No. But they just do. And I'm not uncomfortable with it. Like most people, I'm just like,
but it seems like
that's funny.
But
it
seems like you give them plenty of reasons to sort of play along with and make fun of you and stuff.
I think because I don't care. Whereas other
you play
people
a slide
care
whistle
so
all
much.
day.
Well, I don't play it all day. Okay, first of all. No, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, I was surrounded by these people. I didn't say, come over here. I got a funny thing. My last name's Dick. Go with it. You can use that. They would just come to me. So I was constantly surrounded by these people who wrote comedy, little kids. And I was a little kid.
When did you first do a stand-up?
I'm not good at it. I can tell stories and do that. And I can do, very theatrical or very performance art oriented crap like
improv?
Andy Kaufman. All my stories, I just improvise things and characters and shit like that. And I do not do well telling jokes, but I do well. I just said do when there's writers. So that's why I've done very, very well on like the Ben Stiller show, where there's the funny people gravitate towards me. I became funny too. Like they would make fun of me, and then I would be a little funny to get more laughs, and it just kind of grew like a festering boil.
I think the first time I met you was with that whole cast. They came on Level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben was there, and Janine. That was a weird little Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Micro. It was a half hour.
People forget.
Ben Stiller, Janine Garofalo, Bob Odenkirk, and me. And
Was
that
there
was
a
it.
fifth? Was there a fifth?
No, they had John O'Donohue.
Oh, yeah.
Who was an older guy that played like the cop and things like that all the time, but he wasn't really a cast
But
member.
he was lightning in the bottle. People forget about that show. It was good. It was really
what was
funny.
that? Oh, our show.
Yeah.
I know. They loved it, and it broke everyone out. And I broke out and did News Radio, which was another group of phenomenal writers from Harvard and this and that. They're all doing great. And Paul Sims and Joe Fury and all these great writers. So once again, I could just be funny me with great lines written for me and my persona. And then Bob is doing so great now.
Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah. And I call him up, and Ben. I just called.
Ben had prostate cancer.
I know.
Does that freak you out?
Yeah. And I didn't know, and I called him out of the blue, and then somebody told me that he had cancer, and I said, ooh, I just called him. I didn't even know. So I didn't say anything about it. So I called back. Yeah.
But man, do you have any work for me? Oh, sorry. I didn't mention
basically was that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to act fast because I know you got the ass cancer. So is there anything for me before you die from your butt? From your butt up.
He had his prostate out.
No, I know. He's doing fine.
Yes.
And no, honestly, I had no idea. And I was just calling to say hi. I wasn't to get work. I was telling him I was retiring, which maybe is a roundabout way of saying
unless there's something for me to do.
Unless he got something, which, by the way, he did. And he brought me out to Rome to do Zoolander 2.
Oh, wow.
Ultimately got cut out. But I was there for a fucking month, and he gave me the time, my family and I, the time of our lives.
Oh, my God.
Penthouse in the hotel on a piazza, is it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the fountain, and oh, my God.
Oh, how beautiful.
Vacation of a lifetime. I love Ben.